What's up, everyone? Darkblade is back, and I just watched the final episode of Quadstrike. So the Beyblade Burst series is officially over, or so we think. I'm pretty sure it's over, but it really made it seem like it wasn't over. But I'll talk about that later. I'm sure you guys already know since this show ended I want to say a year ago, but it might have been just a few months ago. I don't know. I'm horrible. I don't know. It ended a while ago is the point. But I'm finally reacting to it today. So, the battle is going to be the battle in the winner will verse Vault. And the battling competitors are Pax and Bell. Of course, with the hero versus villain. So, yeah, Bell's of course training for the battle. He's actually scared to lose, which is this weird thing. Of course, he doesn't tell anyone that, but Bellfire figures it out. So yeah, that was kind of cool. The show really hype up the battle, and then there was this other part. This storyline I did not like, and I don't say that too often, but I did not like the storyline of Pax is gonna get hurt because he's using too much power, and he's gonna hurt himself. It was just so stupid. One, because, spoiler alert, he didn't even get hurt anyway. And two, well, they were just hyping up and acting scared for him. And they do not care. They do not care. They just don't want him to be too strong, you know? And they're making worried about him. Don't be worried about him. You were right at first. Because she warned her about this. And she was it's stupid. But now she's worried about him. But he's not going to get hurt. He never would have. He wouldn't get hurt from launching a top. So yeah, that was just... I didn't like that part of the last few episodes that they kept bringing that up. Because it didn't make sense. It didn't... There was no adding to it. Nothing ever happened of that. It was just not my favorite thing. Anyway, let's get on to the battle now. Bell versus Pax. It starts off... I just realized how wild this battle was. But it starts off... Bell wins the first point pretty easily. But Pax was not going full power yet. So the second battle... So yeah, Bell goes the first one. The second battle, something really interesting happens. Pax launches his bay, and his gauntlet thingy on his arm falls off. It just falls off. And... it breaks apart. And the weird thing is, his arm is fixed. It's not broken. He didn't get hurt like everyone was saying. His arm that was permanently damaged, I think, got fixed. Somehow. That makes sense. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah, it was pretty epic. I mean, no one was shocked to see his cast thingy rip off, but he was. And he even took his mask off. Maybe it was the third battle where he did that, but yeah. And then Pax actually does get a survivor finish on Bell. So the third, and lots of cool animations and stuff are going on as well. But the third battle kicks off. They launch their base. And then the weirdest thing happens. The power goes out. Yep, this is not a joke, not a drill. The power goes out. For some reason, we don't know where or why. And everyone's panicking. But Bell and Pax are just so in the zone, they don't even notice. They're just having this all, in their head battles. Pax finally meets the base sphere of Pandemonium in this time. They this whole... they're in another world in their head doing the battle. They don't even see the real world at this moment. But yeah, everyone else is panicking, and so Bell and Pax are still battling. And so, the power... So there's this kid, this random ass kid, I'm just gonna say it, who was watching on his phone. And oh yeah, did I also mention we get to see Basara, Ilya, and Rashawn watching from their screens, which is really cool. I still think Basara should have came back in the season. That would have been so awesome. But anyway, so we're gonna go back to this kid watching it on his phone. So he was watching it on his phone, and he was like, "Go battle!" He was and he wasn't just a random kid. I mean, he was a random kid, but he didn't have that generic kid design. He had blue hair, a triangle on his face, and, some more interesting clothes. So yeah, he says, "Let's do it," and the spark flies out of him into the sky and brings the power back. I know, that sounds really stupid. What is this? Dragon Ball? Or JoJo's? One of them? Where, like, just the weirdest things happen. And anyway, so the power goes back, but that was, like, not really anything. I guess it was just to make the battle, like, show that the elemental powers can light up a dark room or something. I don't know. But then the battle does end. I'm trying to think of anything else epic happened. I don't think. But Bell does win. Oops. I mean, he bursts Pax. He bursts Pandemonium. But Pax is just, like, free. Feels like he's not even mad. He's just, like, freed of this burden of, being evil. My theory is that the cast gauntlet thingy was evil. The cast made him evil. Tell me if you want a theory about that. I think it was, like, it's like a little evil villain. So when the cast broke, he defeated the villain. Because Pax, in the third battle, he changed. He was, like, nice and, like, happier and, like, wanted to have fun more. I forgot to mention that, but, yeah, so Bell won, and Pax wasn't even mad. Pre came up. She was very happy that Pax didn't get hurt, but he never would have. And, yeah, Bell was happy. Everyone was happy about it. And thought the battle was really good. And so Bell is now going to battle Volt. And we don't even see how that battle ends. Spoiler alert. Because the show ends. But anyway, let me just say something real quick before Bell battles. Actually, when Bell battle Volt, Bell starts to battle Volt, we get to see everyone in the world who's watching the battle. And we get to see all the old Bladers come back. I know you guys already know this. So I was really questioning if Ryota looks older or not. Because there's no way he would stay that young after 6 years. I think he might look older, like, he looks taller, but maybe that's just the angle. I'm gonna just assume that. And some of the Bladers look a little different. Not really, but, like, I don't know. It's just cool to see him back in, like, in different positions. Like, Gabe was there. Who remembers Gabe? And yeah, it was just really epic. A lot of my favorite characters came back. Or, like, came back, should I say. Because they were just on a screen for, like, a millisecond. We got to see Rantaro was with Wakia and Shu. And we saw the victories, Fi and Hyde. I don't know if they reused that same picture. I can go on about just that scene forever. Because it was so cool. And I have a theory that Fumiya joined the victories. Because he was with them, so that's just it. Gwen is still by himself, so that's kind of sad. But anyway, that's pretty much end of it. Volt and Bell let it rip, and the episode ends. I would say the battle was not that good. I mean, it was fine. It's just kind of predictable now, especially, like, they always have these crazy animation. I guess the power out was kind of cool. But the ending scene, I did like that everyone came back. But the ending scene kind of felt a little like it copied how Quad Drive ended, how they just let it rip. And I really wanted to see a cool after party. No seasons do that anymore. Only season 1 and 2. Every other season just, like, ends at the battle, which is kind of lame. Anyway, that's what I'm going to say. Pretty good episode. Pretty epic. Especially for that ending scene. Other than that, the episode was okay. I mean, it was pretty good, but not my favorite. But, yeah, it was pretty good finale. Anyway, epic. Sorry, guys, I'm having a vocal stroke right now. See you guys later. Darkblade is out of here. Tell me in the comments if you guys want to see my reaction to Beyblade X. Thanks for watching. Darkblade out.